south about 10, 15 miles an hour, pretty consistent. So I'm going to be hunting really slowly from the north and making my way into some bedding areas and hoping to get into some action. I'm waiting for the sun just to just about rise over there so I can see where I'm going. A consistent and strong wind is really crucial to being successful in a stalk because it allows you to control the direction of your scent, and the sound of the wind masks the steps in the crunchy leaves. I also like to wear a face mask and gloves just to reduce the glare and outline of the human form, and I try to stay in the shadows as much as I can just to make me all the less visible. And I especially love finding ditches like this one with water in the bottom because I can move pretty quickly through them without making much noise and without being seen. Just bumped a few does, and one of them is about 150 yards ahead of me up in those trees to the right, and has been blowing at me. She's blown about 20 times, and when she started blowing, I used my grunt tube to snort back, and that got her curious, and I tucked down on my knees. I've been waiting about 20 minutes so far, and she's moving from the right to the left. She's trying to get a little bit downwind of me, but she's coming closer and closer. She doesn't know what I am, but she's really curious. Now you can see her come out. She's about 50 yards away, kind of inching her way my direction, and I'm trying to anticipate which way she might go. And I've got my rangefinder in my right hand, just ranging all the time in case I get a shot. This is perfect. She's coming my way and she's heading toward my right. I've got a nice opening there at 20 yards that I'm ready to take her if she pops out of those bushes on the other side. But she stayed hidden behind that tree and those bushes for about another 10 minutes. And I was just waiting, wondering where she was. And then I saw her pop out the left side, going the opposite direction, and I had to make a quick shot. That worked out really well. Right as I was coming into the wood line, there was a doe blowing at me from way up ahead, and I slowed way down and stalked, and then sat and grunted a few times. And then she got curious, and she made her way from 100 yards all the way to 30 yards, and then turned broadside, and I just shot her. It looked like I hit a little bit back, but we'll see. She ran off. I'm going to give her a bit of time and then follow her. It's been about 5 minutes, and I think I heard her just crash up ahead, but I'm going to give it some more time and then slowly stalk up there. This is where she was when I shot her. I can see a little bit of blood right here. We'll see if we can find more blood. I'm hoping the blood trail picks up. Oh yeah, that blood trail's definitely picking up. Oh yeah, there she is.
You know, I knew I hit her a little bit back, but when I looked at the footage, I didn't realize how much she turned and rotated as soon as I released the arrow. And so she was running away when the arrow hit and hit her in the back hip like that. And that's when I'm glad I'm using a really big cutting head like the Sevr Robusto, because man, it super opened her up. I mean, look at the hole that this thing made. Jeez. One of my favorite things to do is to spot and stalk during the rut, especially if I have a really good wind that's blowing consistently in one direction. And that's what happened today. I was getting tired of sitting in a tree stand the last couple days. My back was bugging me. And so I decided today I would go for some spot and stalk hunting here. And then she got within 30 yards and was kind of quartering away, but I went ahead and took the shot. I was using a Sevr Robusto and hit her right in the rear hip, like angling hard toward her, like she was angling away, quartering away. And man, there was like a massive hole and a massive blood trail. I mean, she didn't go. I mean, the trees are right over there, like 60, 70 yards or so. And here she is, a really nice, mature doe. And man, extra exciting just to be able to do it from the ground, spot and stalk. Yeah.